Okay, so this is a candle working. So I called on Santa Muerte for the client. She wants to keep her guy faithful to her. I know you can't really see this, but pull it back a bit. Uh, it's a obviously it's a penis candle, and I have already put some powders etc. on it. Just for the sake of time, I want to try and keep my videos a little bit shorter. So this what this is going to do is keep him uh, from going off with other females. So for the client, I will also add a little um, bit of a lust working for you at some point. But this will this is geared towards keeping him faithful. So I have put pins into that. So this is designed basically if he strays, this is what will happen. So I put it all in a petition that he is only going to be sexually compatible with you, happy with you. And if he does stray away with other females, then this is going to happen. So, there's going to be problems with the. I don't want to get into too much detail, but obviously there's problems with the performance, problems with how the female feels, and it's all going to be a big letdown. And he will only feel sexually compatible with the client. So I have 7 pins in this, and I'll be burning a notch down each night whilst I work it. And I'll also be, I use these instead of the big ones. These are small little vagina candles, and in the middle, I anoint them with red. They're bleeding candles, they're called, and they're black candles that bleed out red wax. And I really, really like them for these type of workings, along with hexes and crosses, obviously. So I put that in the center, basically symbolic of, not enjoying feeling pain in that area, inflammation in that area. So the female will avoid him at all costs. So yeah, I'm gonna burn one of them each night that I work with the phallic candle, with penis candle. Uh, so I have it, like I said, I have anointed it with a few bits and pieces. I can put some more on it, obviously. Excuse me. So let's have a look. One moment. So again, if you're going to do something similar, go with whatever you have. Excuse me. I've already, like I said, I've already anointed this, so I'm going to be anointing it with. Uh, this is a little oil that I make. It's I don't have a specific name for it, but I have put on the bottle. Uh, Basically, kill sex drive, and that is for only in regards to him and others. So it's important to. I can put that on the other little candle as well. It's important to be specific when you're making a petition. I'm also going to put some sulfur on the candle and the little one as well. If you can get some uh, chili or cayenne powder, this is a mixture of both. Whoa, I accidentally knocked it over. That's a good job. Anyway, yeah. Oh yeah, and the person's name, etch it into the candle. What I've got is the name on a bit of paper. I'll place that under the candle, but please, please, please be careful with regards to candle safety if you do this, because candles can catch fire to things around you, paper, etc. It's a liability, so please be careful. So yes, I have etched in a bit of the petition as well into the candle. I have a separate petition which will sit beside it. And I'm also going to do a separate video on souring of other females. Uh, this is very good in its own right, but we want to sour other females. I've got some photographs, etc. So I'll be doing that, and I also will add in a little bit of lust so that the two of them can, connect. together. But this is what's going to keep the females away from him. Uh, and I'm going to call probably Citri and the red Santa Muerte to bring her and him closer together. And bind Citri's very good for, lust and stuff. And obviously Santa Muerte can bring these things up, as well. They work well together. That's just my opinion. So, black mustard seeds and black poppy seeds again for the, to create that friction and discord. And I also anointed it with lime juice before the video started. I'm gonna lose my voice. I've been doing a stack of videos and I think my voice is going. Surprise, surprise. Now I have black salt that I create for negative situations. I'm covering both candles with it. Okay. I'm wondering what else I could put on this. So we've got the fiery chili powders and cayenne pepper. We've got sulfur, and we've got stuff for discord with regards to the black mustard seeds and the poppy seeds. I could put a little bit of graveyard dirt because we want to make sure it's an ending to all this. Just a tiny little bit of graveyard dirt because we really want to call it a stop on him being with other people or interested in any way in other people. So the graveyard dirt is good for that. And like I said, each night I'll burn a notch down, and I'll wait till the little pin falls out, and the remainder of this wax I will put probably in the sour jar. That's what I do with honey jars. If I'm burning red candles prior, I would put the red residue into the honey jar. So I'll probably do. I'll see what's left over. If it's too much, obviously I'll deploy it somewhere. But I'm gonna burn, like I said, one of these little vulva candles each night, along with this candle, whilst making my statement of intent. So you can do, to bring two people together, you can do this with the red candle to create lust, etc. But for now, this is to really keep females away, and I'll be backing it up with the sour jar. And then as an extra for the client, as an added little extra, sometimes I help people and I do a little bit extra. I will call on Citri and ask Citri for, to amp up their sex life, and also Citri and Santa Muerte to help with the relationship and bringing them together. If you do want to work with Santa Muerte and you do work with the Goetia, you could call on Citri for the lust aspect, Salus or Amon to help build the relationship. Those two are very good, and they work great in combination. I always call on, multiple spirits from the Goetia as a layered working, because I find that it, the spirits that complement each other, if that's the right choice of words. We've got Citri, who, like I said, deals with the sexual side of things. Amon, helping the relationship. Salos, helping the relationship. You could bring in the Italian for helping with the thought process, putting you on that person's mind, causing love. So every spirit in the Goetia has an office, and the office is for every human need. But like I said, it's something that use your own, call on your own spirits. You don't have to follow this word for word. Call on, whatever spirit etc. that works for you. Like I said, the Santa Muerte is a spirit that I've built a relationship with over time, and I wouldn't expect anyone to call on the Santa Muerte without knowledge of her. I do feel she's she needs, you know, to be approached first. I didn't jump in with her to ask for things. I waited until I felt the time was right, and I did a lot of research, and I worked alongside her, watching for signs, that kind of thing. But anyway, moving on. Uh, yeah, so this is the kind of thing that is very good to keep someone faithful. And when they do try and stray, there's consequences. So that is what this is all about. And the little sour jar is going to keep certain females away from him. Um, what was I going to say? So I will light this up and I will work on this on a Tuesday, and probably sometime through the week, and again on a Saturday, and I'll give it a bit of time and we can see how things go. Uh, but yeah, use whatever powders you've got. I have powders that I make specifically for these videos, etc. So it's up to you, whatever you want to use. But like I said, I do this over 7 nights, and Tuesday, Saturday, and sometime, like I said, during the week, I'll probably work on it. And I'll use a little vagina candle on this to keep everyone away from him. Uh, and if anything, if he strays, I know I'm repeating myself, but I just want to make the message clear. If he strays, basically that's going to um, have its consequences. So I've got the oils that I did use on this candle were, uh, uh, there's an oil I make up, I call it lack of interest oil. And then there's an oil for wreck sex life. But like I said, it's important to incorporate what you want into the petition, because we don't want him to have this problem with all women. We only want this with certain women, and the client being the one that, you know, he is attracted to, and everything is fine in the bedroom department. So it's important to make, you know, those points when you're writing up a petition. Uh, so yeah, like I said, it's quite potent. You could just use a black candle. You don't even have to go and find a penis candle, or a vagina candle. Use a black candle and just write it in your petition. I like using the candles because they represent the anatomy kind of thing. So that's why I do that. Do I have to say anything else? I'm not sure. One moment. Okay, so just looking at a few cards on the issue, I think he's going through something at the minute. The Tower card in the center there is telling me that, you know, there's something going on in his life. He's finding something difficult. I've got the dog over there, so that's friendship, so I think that's you. So please keep the friendship. I always say to everyone, you know, take the relationship easy, but really, really, you know, up the friendship, you know, without pushing too hard for anything else. That's the key here, because that will bring happiness. You know, he needs someone to fall back on that is reliable and caring, and that is what will lead to greater things with regards to this issue. Yeah, there's something, and I think there's something that will come out and he will say to you. It's telling me now that we have found a solution. So, and I think being with other people, I think is, if not now, you will see down the line that that is going to affect him. And he's going to, I think he's going to have a few issues with regards to what he has basically, you know, being with other people, or, you know, looking, or females and stuff. I think that's going to get to him at some point very soon. And I think he will get something off his chest with regards to the situation. Something that, you know, he's withholding. So I have a feeling that there's going to be guilt coming in the future with regards to the issue. Let's see. Again, yeah, you're going to hear, I think, something about him. I think, yeah, Yeah, there's something going on in his life. You may not be aware of it yet. I don't think you're aware of it yet. You know, maybe just something routine, but there's something on his mind at the moment. And I have a feeling that we're going to see a shift with regards to him very soon. That scythe tells me there's going to be a sharp cut in his behaviour. And I think the new him is going to be a more loving version of himself. And I feel that the two of you are going to take time out somewhere in some sort of a setting. It could be a restaurant, it could be, I don't know, maybe a few days away, and you're going to talk about your relationship. The heart card tells me it's going to be a positive experience. So yeah, that's just a few cards on the issue. I think that things are going to turn around for you. Please, just like I said, just have that little bit of patience, and know within yourself that things will, work themselves out. Uh, and like I always say, please meditate for a few minutes each night. See in your mind's eye the goal, you and him together, and no one else involved in that relationship, no other females, just you and him together. And that will really help the process. The art of positive thinking goes a long way. So please, please do that. So I'm going to get your other spell work started, and that's all I've got for the moment. And I'll speak to you again very, very soon.